moment I saw you, I knew I had seen the love of my life. All I need now is for you to open your heart and accept my overflowing love. But you seem not to like me at all. What have I done that make you harden your heart against me? I love you, Rachel, as I eagerly await your reply. Love, Charles.
I know your names already. I'm Rachel. I'm just from your hostel. Your friends told me that you're going for lectures, so I had to move really fast to catch you here.
Look here, Mr. Charles, or whatever you call yourself. Why are you following me about like a fly? Eh? I've told you to stay away from me. Is it by force?
Oh, it's a civilized world. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to show you how much I love you. Which other way will I show it? What can I do to prove how much I love you?
Jump into the river and drown. Then I would know your ghost is serious.
Rachel, that's too hard.
Helen, please.
Look, I don't know. I just wanted us to talk, get to know each other. Perhaps go for a drink somewhere,
Eh? I should follow you to where? What do you take me for, Mr. Charles? How can you just waylay me on my way from class and you want me to follow you to where I don't know? All in the name of love. What if you're a ritualist?
I'm a clean businessman. A lot of people know me in town. I'm a computer man. I live clean. It's just a drink.
Stay away from me. I've warned you. Stop looking for me everywhere.
Rachel, what kind of embarrassment was that now? That you're not interested in him isn't enough reason for you to insult and harass him like that. Come on.
And who says I'm not interested in him?
Are you?
A man has to prove his love beyond all reasonable doubt before I can accept him. That's what my mother told me, and I'm sticking to that.
Prove what? In this age and time? Rachel, you're very funny.
Sweetheart, that was in your mother's time. Husbands are in short supply these days. I mean, besides, Charles has already declared to you that he's coming to you for marriage and not for a fling.
Well, he hasn't told me that.
Because you haven't given him the chance to.
Rachel, gone are the days when you want a man deep down inside you and you pretend as if you don't want him. If you want a man, you go for him.
But I think if you throw yourself at a man simply because he has made a move, he won't have much regard for you in the relationship.
Oh yeah? I threw myself at Tony. And up to date, it hasn't affected the relationship. Or has it? It hasn't, for goodness sake.
Well, I'll think about it. Thanks for the advice.
Sure.
What about the ice cream we talked about?
Yeah, get cold though.
And we can go and have it now.
Let's go now. Okay.
Me, if I get a clean-legged guy like that comes after me. Tracy, before you do like this, I don't grab her.
My dear, that's like for you. Different strokes for different folks.
Hi.
Hi. Wow, you.
So, won't you buy a lady a drink? Or aren't you glad to see me?
Well, I'm happy to see you. I don't know, you're the last person I was expecting here.
Well, I came in to buy ice cream. Then I saw you. So I decided to say hi.
Yeah, you did good. Yeah, I want you to meet Femi. Femi is my friend and partner. Rachel, the lady I was telling you about.
Oh, Rachel.
So you guys were gossiping about me. So what did he tell you about me?
5 things. He said that he's madly in love with you, but you don't have his type. That if you continue like this, one day he will kidnap you and lock you up in his bedroom. That way you'll be forced to love.
So you're planning to kidnap me?
Do you believe that? That's good. So what can I get you?
Anything.
Anything is nothing. What? Just say it.
Okay, anything soft. Yes. Strawberry.
So what do you do?
I'm a student.
Studying what?
Accountancy.
Accountancy. Figures.
I love figures.
It's wonderful.
You know, I've always dreamt of you and I being like this together. It gives me so much joy. But you were beginning to frustrate me with all your moves, and I was beginning to give up hope when you emerged out of nowhere. And this is exactly what I've been dreaming about.
I'm flattered. But I hope you don't begin to have wrong ideas that I threw myself at you.
No. I was thinking the exact opposite. Why it took you this long to say yes?
You see, my parents are very strict on such matters, especially my father. My last appeal almost proved them right. That was my first year in school.
So what happened?
Something I don't want to talk about. It was a disaster. And since then, I determined to keep to myself until you came and shattered my determination.
Well, that's life. You have to love somebody sometime.
Well, it's left for you to convince me of your genuine intentions.
My intentions is to love you and cherish you for the rest of my life.
Promise?
That's my heart.
Okay.
She refused to release me.
Oh, come on, honey. Don't mind your uncle. He's been troubling me all day.
Don't blame me. She's simply too much for one man, but not enough for two. So who is this pretty lady?
Well, she's my friend, Rachel. I'd like you to meet my uncle and my aunt.
Good day, sir. Good day, ma'am.
You're welcome, my dear.
Make yourself comfortable. Please get them something to drink. You see, Joy and I are having another honeymoon. You know, when you're truly in love, every day is your honeymoon.
Well, we can't all be that lucky now.
You better know what I'm talking about.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
Anyway, I hope you two are not trying to restrict yourselves to mere friendship.
Uncle, let's talk about love later. That's another matter. Why are you pushing?
Chance. It's okay, I'm cool. Absolutely.
Can't you be simple for 1 second?
No way. I know you're looking forward to being like us someday.
We're working harder than you think. Really harder. Yes. I came here to discuss business though. So, about the shipment I was expecting, I came to see if we could have a 2-hour investment thing and get it off the wall. Uncle.
Yes, get married first.
You should have told me you were bringing me here to embarrass me.
What?
I thought I meant something to you.
You do. I love you very much.
Oh, no, you don't. First time I'm meeting a member of your family, and all you could introduce me as is a mere friend. You made me feel so cheap.
Look, I'm sorry if you perceive it that way, but, you know, it's not really a formal visit. And besides, I didn't want to rush things.
Take me back to the hostel.
Why are you acting like a baby? I just explained why things happen like that.
Take me back to the hostel.
Look, my uncle is up there. He might hear this thing.
Please.
So annoying.
Good night.
Good night. You know, don't you think you're slipping too far? You're almost at the edge. Well, anyway, if the mountain comes to Mr. Mo, the Mo will go to the mountain.
Please, let's sleep in peace.
I don't want to sleep in peace. I want to sleep with you.
That is out of the question.
Nobody asks you any question. I just want some action. You know?
You can have the bed to yourself. Guess I'm safer down here.
What's wrong with you? Was I beg for it?
Charles, please. Let's not quarrel over this. We are not yet married. We don't have to make love to prove our love for each other.
I'm tired of this. This your morality stunt is really beginning to get on my nerves. What's wrong with making love with somebody you love?
It is wrong for a woman to give herself to a man who has not honorably made her his wife. That's what my mother told me, and I believe her. Please, if you truly love me, respect my feelings on this. We don't have to be in a hurry.
Okay. It's just hard sometimes. I believe you, okay? I believe in what your mother said. Come back to bed. Okay, I'm sorry. Is that why you ran to the bed? It's okay, I'm fine. I'm bummed, bro. Yeah, I like it when you start preaching when I'm about to be. My brother can get help, man, you know? Yeah?
Can we sleep now?
Yeah, sure. I can put my arm around you, right? Yeah? That's not violating anything, right? You know what I mean? Don't just go to your mother when you know you're in trouble.
Oh, can we sleep?
Okay.
Making noise.
Good night.
You this useless snatcher! You think you can collect my boyfriend and get away with it? It is your mother! Yes! Stop me here! Stop me! Look at you! What kind of embarrassment is this? Who is Toad? Who is Henry? I was on my own. Henry came to toast him. Did I force him? Look at this fool! Look at this fool! Coming to fight me! Why are you living this kind of double-living lifestyle? Before it was Tony and now Henry.
Hold it! Two of you, if you go on your own, go on your own. Don't say I talk me nonsense. Do you hear me? Go! Leave her alone! Fight!
Come in.
Hey, baby.
Hi, honey.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Listen, there's this new Chinese restaurant in town. It's to die for. Get to a slam glass point.
Really?
Put on your jacket. Get dressed. What's wrong?
I don't know what is wrong.
What do you mean you don't know what is wrong?
I've been thinking, where is this whole thing leading us?
Well, isn't it obvious? I love you very much and I want us to spend the rest of our lives together.
Then see my parents.
Now, I will see them at the right time.
So what time is it now? Time to play around with me?
Now come on, Rich, you know this is deeper than that. I'll do the right thing at the right time.
Charles, if you're really serious about me, why is it that you don't want my parents to know you?
What's wrong with you? I don't understand what this mood swing is for. You think I just want to use you and dump you?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I just want us to do things right. I love you, Charles. I need to be sure that this is not just a fling that leads nowhere. I don't want to wake up one day and find out you're no longer there.
Okay. We'll go and see your parents anytime you choose. When do you want us to see?
Next weekend will be fine.
Next week it is.
Alright. Thanks.
Okay, now you get dressed, okay?
Okay.
Oh,
sorry.
Thanks. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay, is that, are you sure on that?
No, I'm not taking anything from
Let me
that.
borrow your this one, okay?
Okay.
Let's go.
Shall we?
Yeah. You look fat.
You first.
Thank you. I love that.
Rachel, are you through with the plates?
Not yet. Mom, did you add on?
Yes, I did. Rachel, did you remember to buy the garlic?
I forgot.
I know.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Rachel, you always forget. Because you don't like garlic.
I won't forget this time around.
You know your father loves it.
Mom.
Yes.
I'm expecting a visitor on Sunday.
This visitor that needs this special announcement, I hope it's not a man.
It's a man, Mom. Am I not old enough to have a male visitor?
But you know your father's position on this issue.
I'm an adult, Mom. And in my 3rd year in the university. I don't know why you and Dad keep treating me like a child.
Well, why don't you tell that to your father when he comes back?
Mom, Charles is not just a male visitor. He wants to marry me.
Are you serious, Rachel?
I'm serious.
Oh, Rachel. So, you've been dating a man and you didn't even think you should tell your mom?
I wanted to be sure of his true intentions first, Mom.
I see. And there was I thinking you were occupied with your studies in school.
Of course, Mom. I've been occupied with my studies.
Really?
Really, Mom. Mom,
Yes.
will you help me tell Dad?
No, you have to tell him yourself. But not to worry. I'll be right there behind you, okay?
Thank you,
But better hurry up before your father comes back.
All right, Mom.
Okay? Honey, there's something very important our daughter wants to tell you.
Tell her that I'm listening.
Dad. There is...
Honey, I think what she's trying to say is that she's expecting a very important visitor on Sunday.
Then ask her if I should leave the house for her and her important visitor.
No, Dad. Charles is my fiancé. He wants to meet you.
What did she say?
Well, she said there's a Charles who would like to meet you.
So your daughter wants to bring a man to come and see me?
Yes, but the man wants to marry her.
Is that what they do now in school? Looking for husbands?
Come on. Come on, honey. I mean, the man wants to marry her. She should count herself lucky that he even wants to settle down with her. A lot of young girls are not lucky, you know.
Well, if that is okay with you, let her bring the man to see me on Sunday. Excuse me.
That was so easy, Mom. Thank you.
It's okay. You know your father can be so unpredictable.
Oh, thank Thank you, Mommy.
It's alright, it's alright. Just look, make sure he comes on Sunday. Don't disappoint
Thank you, Mommy. I won't disappoint you.
It's alright.
Charles. Charles, my mom.
Same here, Charles. You're welcome. How are you?
I'm good.
Please come in. You have your seat.
Thank you.
My husband will be with you in a minute.
Thank you.
Let me go and bring him out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was so nice.
Cheers.
Yeah. Nice house.
Little place.
It's quite homely. Hey, I like it. It's your family.
Is here.
Oh, good day, sir. Mm-hmm.
Good day, Dad.
Mm-hmm. What do you do for a living, young man?
I'm a computer engineer. My company service and sell computers to select companies all over the nation.
Mm-hmm. Computers. So, what has that got to do with love and marriage?
Well, well, in that respect, I usually allow
My heart to guide me. I leave the computers alone.
That's stupid. Don't you know that the heart is the storeroom for all forms of deceptions?
Well, if I may say so, that's probably your opinion. Matters like this are debatable.
So you have even come here to debate with your prospective father-in-law?
No, sir, no, not in the least. I didn't mean it that way. If you misconstrued it wrongly, I'm sorry. It's just that I thought I was talking man to man. I didn't mean any disrespect.
Well, so far you have not shown me that you know exactly what you want from my daughter.
Look, sir, I love Richard very, very much. And I just came here to ask her hand in marriage, and I hope I'll get your consent.
For how long now have you known my daughter?
6 months, sir. About 6 months.
6 months. And you think that is enough time for you to define a relationship? Listen, young man. I don't encourage any form of irresponsibility around my daughter. I'm sure she must have told you that.
Excuse me, please. Rachel.
Sorry. I don't mean any disrespect. I just love your daughter very much. When I look at her, seeing her, everything I want in a woman, the kind of woman I want to spend the rest of my life with. I'm not irresponsible. I just want to marry the woman I love very much.
Like this?
Like this? Like how, sir?
Rachel, what's the matter?
Why is Dad embarrassing him like that? He didn't even ask his name.
Come on, your father only means well.
Dad is just being difficult.
How can you say that, Rachel? That's an unfair thing to say. Do you think marriage is a child's play? Or you expected your father to just open up his arms and embrace any man you bring into the house?
Mom, Charles is not just any man.
He loves me and he wants to marry me. Why is that being so difficult?
I understand that, but you just have to understand your father, okay? I think we should just go in there and you give him your moral support, okay? That's the way to do it instead of standing out here. Now, can you give me a smile? Come on.
I think I should go, sir. It's nice to meet you, sir.
Charles?
Sir?
That's your name, isn't it?
Yes, sir, that's my name.
Come and sit down. From now on, my daughter's heart is in your hands. Whenever you're ready, you can come with your people.
That's very nice. Thank you very much. God bless you. I'm so happy. I don't know what to say.
My daughter is very dear to me and I want the best for her. I hope you understand that.
Perfectly, sir. We love each other very much. It won't be a problem. Thank you, sir.
Rachel, entertain your visitor.
Thank you. God bless you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm so happy for you. Excuse me.
I can't believe it. What do I have for you?
Give me water first. Yeah, I was dehydrated it down. I've been sweating.
Okay. Oh, wow.
I can loosen up now. So fat and dead.
You must really be hungry.
Look, why did you tell me you're coming to cook? Now look at it, I spent the whole day waiting for you. I would have just had something to eat somewhere.
I'm sorry. One of the lecturers fixed an emergency test. That's why I couldn't go to the market on time.
So if I developed also while waiting for you to be because of an emergency test, man?
I won't develop closer. Just give me a few minutes. Let me hurry up and prepare something for you to eat, okay? Food is ready.
I'm not hungry anymore. I've had some biscuits, so I'm okay.
Hey, I prepared your favorite dish.
I'm not hungry anymore. I'm fine. I'll eat it tomorrow.
Oh, baby, don't do this to me. You know the quality time I spent cooking that food. Baby, please, even if you don't want to eat much, just have a taste.
Oh, stop this now.
Baby. Rachel.
Look, you just have to take it easy. My own mother told me that men have a natural tendency to maltreat women. So, let it not surprise you that even a man that loves you can sometimes be erratic and mean to you.
Don't know. I'm confused.
Look, whatever you've done to my friend, you better sort it out fast.
Thank you. Hi, Boo Boo. How's school? I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to sleep off. I'm really sorry. Okay?
I made out of no time, to cook that meal for you. And that was the kind of thank you could give me. No problem.
I'm sorry. I had a terrible day. I took it out on you. It happens to the best of us. I'm really sorry. Please forgive me. Stop crying now. Stop. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, okay? I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. Okay, it won't happen again. Please. It's okay. It's okay. Hello, yeah, I'm back. Where are you? I want you to come here now. Right now.
What's wrong?
Can't you do anything right?
I don't understand.
You don't understand. Look at you. Look at this place. Tell me what is the problem? Can't you do something right just once to please me? Look at the state you left this place. I walked in here, I saw my broom right on that wall. I was talking about the TV. The TV was so dusty. Look at my hand. It was so dusty. And look at this place. Look at this entire place. It's just like you make my home.
I'm sorry about that. But I dusted everywhere before I left.
Hey, don't call me stupid. Don't call me stupid. I clean this place up myself sometimes. I know what it looks like when I clean it. This is just another result, another fallout of your ardent laziness.
What have I done wrong now? Why don't you ever appreciate my little effort?
That's the problem. That is where we have a problem here. Your little efforts. Maybe if you begin to put in a little effort, then the real effort, then maybe I'll begin to appreciate something.
This is not fair, Charles. I took out time to clean this whole place up. I scrubbed the floor, mopped the floor. Can't you see everywhere sparkling?
Sparkling. Okay? One of us need classes and I'll let you figure out. The problem here is that I put in 100% into this relationship. And if you can't do the same, then we really have a problem. You are the problem.
Charles, how could you be so ungrateful?
I'm ungrateful. You are the one that has no sense of marriage. Look at the place you call sparkling. You need glasses. I'll buy you one as soon as possible.
Have you told your mom all this?
You see, that's the point, Ellen. I can't complain to my parents. Because they've asked me over and over again if I was sure Charles truly loved me.
What if they do this your papa self? Larry cannot try such with me or else I go show him pepper. Haba.
What haven't I done for Charles? If he doesn't want me anymore, why doesn't he just tell me?
What kind of talk is that? Eh? He must want you. Not be when he don't make you take and go introduce to your parents finish. He won't dodge. No way!
Look, Rachel, I think you should just stay away from him for some time. If he misses you for a while, maybe he will appreciate you better.
I beg you. That one na old fashioned. My dear, go to his house as usual. But don't lay your finger on anything. Let him see you, but can feel you. It works like magic.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Wait till you know. Old school.
To me, old school.
You didn't hear me? I said try it. You mean I mean Fina? What mean Fina tell you? I said try it. It works like magic. Eh? No man, if you try this nonsense with me or else I go break bottle. You didn't hear me? I don't tell you if you like. Now you get your... Well, I go my room. I don't tell you finish if you like. And I later, eh?
Bye-bye. I think Fina... right. What do you think?
I don't think so. Maybe I don't agree with Hasha. I don't.
Hey babe. Good morning.
Good morning.
Listen, I soaked some clothes in the bathroom. Please, when you wake up well, let me wash them.
Take them to the dry cleaners.
I know, but they're just few clothes, just underwears and some personal effects. Okay?
It doesn't matter. Take them to the dry cleaners. Besides, I just fixed my nails yesterday.
What is wrong with you? Since you came in here on Friday, you've not lifted a finger to do anything.
Come on, darling. Maybe you've not noticed. At least I've been sleeping.
I know what you're up to. I know your plan. You're trying to get me provoked, eh? But you will not succeed.
get the behind me so that.
What your problem is. You pamper that girl too much. That's why she can afford to do whatever she wants to do.
Look, I love that girl. And I really intend to marry her as soon as she's done with school.
That's the problem. You proposed too soon. She thinks now she means the world to you.
But she does.
She does.
Maybe she does.
But she should not know about that now. Otherwise, if she goes on like this into marriage, then my guy, you're finished. I'm older in this business, remember?
Different women, different strokes.
Oh yeah?
Yes. You see, for her, I know what the problem is. I have to find a way to regain her love and attention all over again. And the only way is to treat her better.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the only way out.
Yeah.
I don't think you appreciate what I've been through these past few days.
Suit yourself. I have done what I should do. Let's go have a drink, man.
And what are you doing in my kitchen?
Your kitchen? Please, I'm sure you're in the wrong place. Charles! Charles! Hey, stop making noise, please. You can see this place is not a madhouse.
What did you just say?
You heard me? I don't mind.
Hey! Break it up, people. What's God's notice? Is that why you're fighting my fiancé? It's not supposed to escalate to this point now.
She slapped me!
Okay, I know that got out of line. I didn't mean that. It wasn't supposed to be.
So?
Don't worry, I'll call you on mic later. Girl, you were like silk. Okay? You're still going to be the best actress in this country. Baby girl.
See ya!
Thank you very much. I don't know why I did you.
What's going on here?
You see, that's Joy, my friend Mike's baby sister. She's an actress. I'm sure you've seen her in one of these soaps. You were acting up, so I needed her to come and make you sit up a bit. You know, a little jealous factor.
Wait. Hold on. You mean you brought her here to fight and humiliate me?
No, the fighting part. I didn't know it was going to escalate to this point. But you slapped her first. That's proportional.
I'm sure this isn't going to work at all.
See, you're acting like a kid again. This is the problem I have with you. Okay, I'm sorry. Babe, let's go and help me with the food now. Okay, wait for me now. Stop this button up, right?
See, you did it the wrong way. Don't you know that the deepest hurt you can inflict on a woman is to bruise her emotions? Don't you know?
Okay, it was just a setup. I wanted her to sit up a bit.
You did it the wrong way.
But what was I to do? I had to make her lose all that bad habit she started with.
What do you want, Charles? A perfect woman or the right woman?
I wish she could be a little bit more domesticated like your wife.
Enough. What do you know about my wife? Don't you ever compare your woman with any other woman, because no two relationships are ever the same. Now tell me, do you really love that girl?
Okay, given the chance, I would die for her.
And she?
I think she would die for me before I die for her.
Love is the nucleus of any good relationship. You must learn to understand that girl and guide her with love. Rachel's a good girl. Open your eyes and you'll see her true qualities.
That's deep. That's really deep. But I'll try. I can always run back to my counselor.
That's alright, that's alright.
Thank you.
Let me have her phone number so I can also talk to her.
Thank you very much. That'll be 080-678. But you have to call her in the evenings. That's when at least she's back from lectures and all that. Okay. 670-554-81.
I don't know why you like treating me like a piece of rag. Nothing I do ever pleases you.
Oh, come on, baby. No, that's not true. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe I expect too much, you know? All I want is for us to be together.
I'm trying my best. I know I haven't been the perfect woman you want. I'm always willing to learn. I love you, Charles.
You know what?
What?
Let's do one thing. Let's get married. Crazy girl. Let's do it! Okay? Yeah, that's what, baby. That's what. That's very funny, sir. Well, so I also wanted to discuss the marriage rights just before I go home.
I'm proposing that instead of going to the village repeatedly, why don't we bring the whole ceremony down to Lagos? At least that way to save us time, not to mention a lot of money. And then when we're done, we can always bring the village people over when we're ready to do the big wedding. What do you think, sir?
So you are suggesting that I give away my daughter to you without informing my kinsmen?
No, they'll be informed, sir. But I'm just saying this is a way of cutting down the repeated visits to the village, which I honestly, sir, deem as unnecessary. Yes, because we can bring all the ceremonies down here, get it over in one sweep, and then during the big white wedding, we can invite the village people over.
Now I can see that your generation has lost focus. At your age, you don't know the essence of going to the village to do the marriage rites. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. What you people call modernity is absolute nonsense. It's moral and societal decadence. If we don't go to the village, how would I know if we are blood relations?
My dear Charles, what my husband is saying is right. You know, some years back, 2 of our village members living in the United States met themselves and got married there, only for them to come back and found out that they were cousins. By then, they had already given birth to a deformed child.
Jesus.
My friend, leave Jesus out of this. Were you not the one suggesting to me that I give you my daughter free of charge in Lagos? If we don't go to the village, how would I know if you have madness and epilepsy running in your blood?
No, our people are healthy. We have a healthy pedigree at home.
If we don't go to the village, how would I know if the rest of your relations are armed robbers and prostitutes?
My people are really responsible people, sir. I don't see the need for. Sorry, sir. Sorry I even suggested it. You know what? I think I see the broader picture now. It's best to go to the village. In fact, we can go to the village as many times as you deem fit.
That's better. Better.
But, well, as we were saying...
I'm really sorry to interrupt you, but I have an appointment. I have a client waiting about this time. I really must visit. It's a big client.
Oh, but you must finish your wine before you leave.
No, it's okay, ma. I'll take your weight check. I'll have to run right now. Anytime you're ready, just call.
Last time you nearly helped me, you nearly got strangled.
Baby, I'm not going to strangle you.
Hey, why do I smell in trouble?
No, you're not in trouble.
What's that?
Thanks for that. The least you asked me to drop.
And I'm sure you almost forgot it too. Okay, what do I have here? Wedding gown, 550,000. This is crazy. What is it made of gold?
I'm ordering from Vankushi.
Baby, it doesn't matter if it's from Vancouver, man. The money is too much for just one wedding gown. Come on, it's reasonable. Look, you know what? You know I'm good at this, yeah? I'll find you a wedding gown, nice one, good designer, and that's it. Go on to the next one.
But how can you a man decide on my wedding dress? It's not done.
Babe, we're changing all the rules, okay? Come on, if you spend 150, 550 on one wedding gown, how about the rest? Look, just try and understand. I'll find you something good. Let's be a little cheaper for crying out loud, okay? Please.
You assured me money is not the problem.
I didn't say well, we have to throw it away. 550 on one wedding dress is waste, trust me. I know how I'll get you a beautiful wedding dress. Hey, we'll try another design after we push it or whatever.
Are you saying money spent on my wedding dress is a waste?
No, I'm just saying try and be a little more reasonable. Okay?
But Charles, this is not fair. So I am the one who deserves to wear a cheap dress on my wedding day. Or do you think I don't know that your suit is going to be much more expensive than the wedding dress? Even your best man's suit is much more expensive than the bride's.
Okay, just for the records, it's not like that. But okay, I don't want to fight. 550 from Gucci or Gucci, no problem. What's the next one? Okay, what's the final figure? 1.5 million. 1.5 million for just you? What about the rest of the people? It's too much, babe. Come on.
Honey, it's not too much. Look at all the people we invited. They're coming to check the quality of what we're putting on and all that, you know. And you know, women actually spend more on wedding preparations than the men. You understand what I'm talking about?
I'm just learning that.
Don't worry, honey. God will replenish, okay?
Don't worry, okay? I understand. Let's just hope we don't live in the streets after this.
Oh, come on. You can't live on the streets, baby.
But this is the quickest way to live in the streets.
After that, please. Sweetheart.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not forgetting something. I love you too. Take care, alright?
Yeah, this is about moving about to meet you.
Oh, come on. Don't say that. Bye.
I don't wanna be so lonely. I wanna be with you, my love. I'll take this chance and try. True love cannot be broken. Oh, you bring me so much joy, and this is why I love you so much, darling. And I love the way you love. Let's take this chance and try. True love cannot be broken. Oh, you bring me so much joy. Excuse me, mister, would you listen? Let me listen to me, darling. I'm a woman, and a woman needs a man to love. I don't need your money and all those things you buy me. I don't need those compliments. I don't need your compliments. Excuse my rantings, but boy, I'm only human. I need a man who can understand the way I feel.
I want you to go.
Listen, I really have to go, you know. The honeymoon is over. And I have to get back to work. Okay. I'll call you as soon as I get to the
No, I don't want your call. It's you I want.
That's right. Thank you, baby. Okay, I promise I'll be back as soon as possible.
Promise?
With all my heart.
Okay. Aren't you forgetting something? Not just that. You forgot to tell me something.
Oh! I love you more than life itself.
I love you too, honey.
Oh. And you keep that beautiful bottle warm for daddy. I'll be right back, okay?
I will. Have a wonderful day at work.
Talk it.
Bye. Alright, baby.
Baby, stay tight. Plant it here for good luck, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right.
Bye.
I will not lie. I don't wanna be so lonely. I wanna be with you, my love. I'll take this chance and try. True love cannot be broken. Oh, you bring me so much joy, and this is why.
Where do you think you're going with the car key?
I'm going to pick Kingsley up from school.
Take a taxi.
Femi, why?
Because I said take a taxi.
I bought that car because you refused me using any of yours. And now I cannot even use my own car to go and pick my own son up from school?
Offense number 1. You bought that car without my permission. Offense number 2. Since you bought that car, you have found all manner of excuses to gallivant about town, posing, car owner, competing with me. Let me warn you. If you are not careful, I will sell that car and do something more useful with the money.
Femi, I'm your wife. You don't expect me to go around in taxis when we have 3 cars in this compound. Femi, I bought that car with my money. With my own salary, with my own savings.
Aha. Okay. Thank God you know you are a wife and I am the husband. That means I own you, I own your kid, I own your money, I own your salary, I own your savings, I own your car. Consequent upon that, I decree as the man of this house, I decree and command you to drop that key and pick a taxi.
Okay. If that's what you want.
Hey, look at you.
Hi, honey.
So cute. Look at your badge of honor on me. Huh?
What are you doing all alone by yourself?
Well, watching TV, waiting for my loved one to come.
Maybe.
What have you been up to?
I have a surprise for you.
Yeah, I know it. You better be careful, like.
Honey, What's wrong? You're not happy.
Nah, nothing. Just that, congratulations. But I thought it was a pregnancy test. It's okay.
Must you always remind me of that?
I'm sorry. That's I'm sorry.
Why do you always make me feel as if I was the one responsible for the miscarriages?
I'm really sorry, but naturally, you know, when a woman hands her husband this kind of like that, that's the first thing. I'm sorry. Okay. But we discussed you weren't going to go for this job. Well, why did you go for it?
What am I doing at home? Past 8 months have been boring.
Okay, so what's the salary?
I didn't study accounting for nothing. Guess what? For a start, I'm going to be paid 180,000 naira.
Not bad for starters. I could ask for more, but it's okay. It's not good. But hey, I hope this will not make you neglect your family responsibilities, okay? I need to be taken care of.
Oh, don't worry. With good planning, everything will be fine. I'll get a house help. How about that?
Okay. As far as it works out well, okay?
It will.
Okay.
Now, why don't you go inside and change? Let your wife take you out for a celebration.
And that's what I'm talking about. That is what... something was missing. This is what was missing. We need to celebrate on somebody else's bill. You know? At least this is making up all the... When I think of your wedding gown.
You don't have to remind me. You know, this kind of celebration, my purse is loaded.
Your purse is...
Hey!
I'll do it. Follow me. Come and get my shoes. I'll go with you. Come and get my shoes.
Okay. I'm going to the office now. Make sure this sitting room is kept clean. Scrub the floor, mop it, and dust the furniture, okay? Don't forget to water the flowers.
Yes, ma'am.
One last thing. I don't want to come back and find you jumping around the compound. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.